Football is an exhilarating sport. The players know what they have signed up for and how they must withstand intense pressure to compete for the big prizes to help the club achieve their outlined objectives. Football has a measure of seriousness, but this has not stopped its funny moments from happening. These moments are as random as they come, as the players have little control over how and when it happens. This video will outline some of the funniest football moments in recent times. However, before we get into it, like and subscribe to our channel, and also click on the notification icon so we can easily take you along as we bring you exciting content. Klopp celebrating Salah's missed penalty. Jurgen Klopp has always been your typical passionate manager throughout his coaching days, from Borussia Dortmund to Liverpool. He is the type of manager who openly celebrates with his players, encourages them, and riles up the fans to support the team. All in a bit to get the results, and you just cannot fault him. He delivers whenever he is called upon. He has managed to turn Liverpool's woes around from almost becoming a joke in European football to getting to successive finals before winning it. He has made them Premier League champions and just achieved the unthinkable with them. So I guess we can only laugh a little at this footage of him celebrating Mo Salah's penalty before realizing he missed it. His little ritual was to turn his back to the pitch when the team was to take a penalty and then turn to celebrate when he found out that the penalty had been scored. However, on this particular day, Klopp probably needed to have correctly read the message on the faces of the fans he was facing. Still, he celebrated by throwing his hands in the air only to turn around to see Salah moping because he just missed the penalty. It's hilarious if you ask us. Pep's hilarious look with the reporter. Pep Guardiola is one of the best coaches in football. His master tactics and his team's ability to grind out results irrespective of the opposition are some things that have endeared him to many football fans. He has also won many trophies for all the teams he has coached, giving him the bragging rights to being the best coach in football. There was a funny moment last year when Real Madrid made a comeback against his team Manchester City in the Champions League. Pep Guardiola was left ruining his luck about his team's missed chances during the game. He talked about the team's mistakes, and while doing that, the reporter prodded him to ask if he could pinpoint those mistakes. This question stunned Pep. He was at a loss of words on how to reply. Man must have been thinking, "Dude, it's the same match we just finished watching. Why must I explain it all again for you?" Just looking at the interaction all play out was so hilarious. Now moving on to the next. Onana getting dribbled by a drinking cup. Onana might be known for his attack-initiating passes. He is press-resistant and quickly beats opponents' attacks by making long passes to beat them pressers. He may also be doing that for English giants Manchester United now. Still, his career has had its hilarious moments too. In one of his matches for Dutch giants Ajax, he attempted to control a ball that was passed to him by one of his teammates. But at the same time, coincidentally, a fan threw a drinking cup from the stands. The cup altered the ball's path, making Onana miss kick, resulting in a corner against him. Toure bowling Eden Hazard. This was back in 2014, just before the match between current Premier League champions Manchester City and Chelsea. At the time, Eden Hazard was one of the best attackers in the league, and it was so hard to take the ball off him. On the other hand, Toure is highly rated and placed in the exclusive list of the league's best midfielders of all time. We guessed that it must have been so tough to take the ball off Hazard, and he was the main cog in the wheel of game plan for Manchester City, that Toure was seen playing and fighting Hazard as the team fled out for the second half of the game that later ended in a 1-1 draw. Hazard must have been so frustrated. Toure, the Gia correcting Maguire on the right side to be before lining out. As fans and lovers of football, we need to be made aware of many other non-oblivious rules of football. There's always a side for the home team to file out from whenever a match is about to begin. In an old hilarious video, Manchester United former goalkeeper David De Gea was seen correcting former captain Harry Maguire on the right line to file out before a match. It was hilarious and awkward simultaneously, as Maguire had to approach the Brighton team's captain to correct the error. This was in one of the first matches of Ten Hag's first season, in which the team failed to beat Brighton as the visiting came out on top, as Maguire himself failed to contain Brighton's forward Danny Welbeck through the match. Jacob Murphy's meme-worthy goal against Tottenham. Tottenham may now be a high-flying team under Ange Postecoglou, but their struggles last season came to a bare 6-1 drubbing at St. James Park last season. Just before that match, Tottenham seemed to be in ascendancy, and the tugs of a Champions League qualification spot were starting to gather momentum. Well, this was only till they were beaten blue-black by Newcastle in a surprising twist of fate that has Jacob Murphy scoring a wonder goal that quickly became a popular meme on the internet. Murphy was stunned after scoring the third goal for his team, and he contorted his face in a funny way that had the internet going for days. It's quite hilarious if you ask us. Arsene Wenger struggling with his jackets in matches. Arsene Wenger may have always found a way to win with Arsenal, qualify them for the Champions League, while developing youngsters from the academy and turning them into world beaters. But the man also had some tough times. Well, these times were not restricted to opponents or other managers alone. He battled with his overall jacket many times on the touchline. His hilarious battle with the ample-style puffer jackets he always wore to keep him warm on the many cold nights of Premier League and European competition. These sights are so hilarious that there are entire compilations of them everywhere. In the last 5 years of his 22-year transformative leadership with Arsenal, he was either struggling to zip the jacket or pocket his cold hands in winter. His struggles became so apparent that jersey designer Puma had to custom make some for him. Heung-min Son messing with Sergio Aurier at the throw line. We guess if you have been former teammates in the Premier League, you remain teammates for life. This is Son's mantra, because why is he messing with Aurier as he attempted to take a throw in a hotly contested match with Nottingham Forest, where Sergio Aurier currently plies his footballing trade? It was last season when Tottenham was gunning for Champions League qualification spots under Antonio Conte, in the match won by Tottenham thanks to goals by a brace of Kane and the last goal by Son, and a match that had Aurier coming back to North London. In what seems to be a playful moment, Son was seen bonking the ball on Aurier's head before taking a throwing. Although the Ivorian did not react in what seems to be him frustrated as Nottingham Forest were 1-0 down at the moment. Luiz cleaning the position maker before Ibrahimovic's kick. Football players are one of the most W's of the lot. Referees know better than not to monitor the movements during matches because they can be real sneaky. Player walls, positions before taking free kicks or penalties, goalkeeper positions, etc. are some of the moments that must be closely monitored. However, in a hilarious clip of former Chelsea defender Luiz's time in the French capital at Parc des Princes, he was seen cleaning the original referee's vanishing and trying to draw the line on another position. It was in a Champions League clash against his former club, Chelsea, and David Luiz was quite sneaky when he removed the referee's vanishing spray when he was not looking, to allow Ibrahimovic get a better view of the post before taking his kick. Kadim Ndiaye's genius time wasting for Senegal. Time wasting is certainly one of the most frustrating aspects of football. There is no way to actually control it other than give yellow cards or caution players, but that does not stop them from trying it still. In a hilarious clip, Ndiaye, Senegal's goalkeeper, took the art to a new level when he kicked himself in a build-up to taking a random goal kick and feigned an injury just to prevent Algeria from trying to win a game that was poised at 2-2 at the time in CAF African Cup of Nations competition. Blatant pretension and time wasting is surely something to avoid in football, but this was super hilarious in the least because, what? This is not Hollywood, it's sports. This will be all on our list of some of the funniest moments in football. In a widely renowned global sport, there are so many funny moments that we cannot get into a video. Even now that the new season has started all across club competitions globally, there are many funny moments happening already. Let us know about some of these moments in the comment section. Share some memes from them and let's have a conversation. If you like this video, you could do well to like and subscribe to our channel, and also make sure to click on the notification icon so you do not miss new updates from us. Till we come again,